right, good morning, YouTube. It is exactly 6:53 in the morning at this time on Thursday morning, and I am drive streaming into work. A little bit disappointed right now though, because I wanted to share with you a morning sunrise here in Virginia Beach, and according to my cell phone and the internet and online, it said that the sunrise would be at 7:03 this morning. And guess what? We're 10 minutes prior to. I'm driving in, and the sun is already up. So clearly there's something wrong with the internet. The internet's broken, or at least the information, or the sun has not crested over the horizon, which is what that means. So, as a point to note, even though it says 7:03, sunrise, that's, I think, is when the center of the sun is at the horizon. And so I remember there, I think it's 12 degrees above the horizon and 12 degrees below the horizon. It has something to do with the early nautical twilight or something like that. It's been a while since my celestial navigation days. But yep, I am driving in right now. Here, it's back at the road and the sunrise, or the sun rising, that is. While it may not have crested over that the horizon, it still looks pretty nice. I was hoping there might be some clouds in the sky for a little more dramatics, But yeah, just a quick morning flight is the plan. Didn't want to start this drive stream too early so that I don't have to fill that time with talk, but here we are, and we will be drive streaming here in a little bit, and drone streaming. So assuming that everything works as planned, and the tech is working decent when I get to the roof of iFly Virginia Beach indoor skydiving, we'll be able to get airborne and have you guys fly with me at the oceanfront. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I plan on doing today with respect to my plan of the day, because I will be flying the drone this morning at the oceanfront and probably at home. If not at home, then at work again for my lunch break. The primary reason is because when I was doing
pass your check ride, and most importantly, become a safe, real world.
That was weird. My radio turned on all of a sudden. But when I was doing the live stream last night with respect to the DJI Avata batteries, something dawned on me, and I want to do some additional testing with the charging of the drone batteries. So the maximum charge that the DJI Avata drone battery can take, maximum power, is 41.6, whatever that number was. All right, nominal is 36 watts, and the maximum is 41 watts. But when you plug it into the charging hub, it says 45 watts. Right? At least the handwriting on the back, the label that has the fine print, it reflects a number of 45 watts, and on the charging hub, it does reflect a maximum or a range of input, 5 volts alternating or direct current, which is that line with the 3 dashes underneath that line. That's the symbol for direct current. I said it was alternating current last night. The symbol for alternating current is a dash with like a sine wave, hence alternating current, right? So alternating current, because it's going up and then down, so it's cycling. That's why it's a wave underneath that symbol. But 5 volts direct current, 20 volts. So doing the math, right, for that with with an maximum amp of 5 amps, that could get me to 100 watts, right? So it ranges between 25 watts and 100 watts. When I plug it into the 100 watt charger in the charging port of the Anker charging block that I have, I'll only draw 75 watts. But so it's in that range, but the maximum charge for that Avata battery is still only 70 watts, so, you know, bumping up to 73 watts depending on, I guess, the flow of electricity into the unit. So what is it actually charging at? So my thoughts are, if it's charging at a maximum of 41 watts and I plug it into 100 watt, is it actually drawing power to 70 watts and charging at 70 watts? And I think the way to determine that, because I can't plug anything in between the battery itself and the charging hub, I don't have a connector for that will reflect that. Big East Support Group, good morning. Thanks for joining me today. I'm just talking a little bit about the charging of the drone batteries. And so I think, though, that regardless of what it will charge at, in other words, if I discharge a battery, turn this off 1 second. If I discharge a battery from 100% to 20% and then start charging it at 41 watts, at 70 watts, at 100 watts, at 65 watts, because it has a maximum charge of 41 watts, it will still charge at the same time. So in other words, a 100 watt charger, is it actually charging faster? Or is a 100 watt charger, will it reflect the same charge time as a charging block that's 65 watts or 30 watts, 35 watts, 45 watts? If they're all the same time, then clearly the maximum charge rate is only 35 to 40 watts, 41 watts. And my recommendation for a charging block, my initial recommendation of a charging block, of a 100 watt charging block, would be wrong. You only need a 45 watt charging block. Or get the 100 watt and utilize all three ports on the one that I have. So it's an idea. Let's go ahead. I'll walk you guys upstairs to the roof, capture a little bit of this sunrise. Yeah, but let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start unplugging some things here, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I just got here to work. I want to go to the roof of the building to get a better signal from the roof of the building. I could drive up to the top of this parking garage right now. In fact, you know what? What time is it? 7. I'm only gonna be flying for a few minutes anyway. Let's go. Let's do that, and then we'll just drive back down. Because I've got a STEM group that's coming in at 8 o'clock, so I've got to be. Really, I've only got time, not even for one whole battery. But with the cold, it may turn into one battery only anyway. So yeah, we'll just drive up to the roof, and there are some shots that I want to get from the roof as well of this parking structure anyway. So there are 6 floors total. The 6th floor is the top of the roof. Funny thing is, our building is, let's see, there's only 5 levels, the roof being the 5th level. But because the ceilings or the space between floors is a little bit different, construction company wanted to optimize space and only do 6 levels here for a parking structure. That's why that is what it is. Yes, I know I need to put my seatbelt on. But yeah, let's drive up to the roof. 3 more floors, and we'll get a quick flight in. Yeah, the shots that I wanted to get are actually of me on the roof of the truck and just testing out some of the other functions that I've not gotten a chance to try out yet with the drone. And the primary problem that I'll have with flying on the roof and at the oceanfront is my signal. I'll still have line of sight of the drone from this rooftop of the garage, but I am a little bit lower than IFly Virginia Beach, so it will be blocking the signal. Bicolong Lalgalag vlog. Thanks for joining me this morning, and us. I know there's a couple folks on here right now that are hanging out and enjoying my morning drive into work in preparation for a morning flight. So we just made it to the 5th floor. We are now on the 6th floor of the parking structure, and there's only one person up here, it looks like, but that's okay. We are gonna park in the middle of the building here. Biggies, thanks for joining, man, and sticking around. Appreciate you. Look along, I will get you a moderator here in just a moment. Oh, you know what? I'm on Prism Live right now, so I'm not able to, but I'll have to do that later on. So forgive me for not being able to do that at this time. All right, let's go ahead and get this drone set up. In addition to that, I am also going to, maybe I can. Nope, let's see. If I tap your name, no, I'm not able to do that. Not at this time. But I'll take care of you in just a moment. I am actually going to mic up as well, because I think it's a better thing to do for a better talking action, as well as put this on the sound muff, the windbreaker thing, onto the transmitter of my DJI wireless microphone. So someone's enjoying the view this morning as well. Got a big old hood on his head. Alex, good morning. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Nothing better in Virginia Beach in the morning. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. So miking up right now. So let me know what you think of the sound quality once I turn it on, in comparison to just using cancel. Nothing better in Virginia Beach in the morning. Yes, I think so too. I actually went ahead and put the wide angle lens on the camera right now for what I think will be a better drone shot. All right. Drone is armed. And let's get the controller turned on also. That was just telling me the lights were on. All right. And you know what? I don't think I brought my, my mini tripod out. But you guys are going to be flying with me anyway. So I will RTMP into, yeah, I didn't bring the thing. I have a Rode lavalier mic wired into my transmitter. I lost too many of those fur balls. Indeed, this happens, right? All right, hold right there. And I did not bring the tripod. Odd. All right, I want to zip up because it's cold. 33 degrees out this morning. And like I said, it's going to be a real quick flight this morning. Real quick flight in the interest of, whoa. Good enough catch there, right? That would have broken the thing for sure. All right, so as you can see, the drone is on the deck there. Let's get airborne, yeah? I'm gonna put this, actually, get the RTMP set up here. Someone else just joined us here. Bicolong, yes, thank you for joining. Go ahead, both post your feel free to post your link to your channel or anything else you want to share. Yeah, to your channel only. Links to your channel only. RTMP source waiting for. Oh, I'm not a Wi-Fi network. I'm too far away from iFly Virginia Beach's Wi-Fi. Dang. I'm not close enough. I actually need to be on the roof of that. And I didn't bring my hotspot with me. Let's see, what if I were to try to hotspot directly in? Let's try it real quick, folks. So I'm going to turn the hotspot for the phone on. Mobile networks. Nope, that's not it. Where's mobile hotspot? Tethering there. Mobile hotspot. And I wonder if I use the mobile hotspot on the phone itself that it will allow me to stream that way. Connected. Alright, so I'm now on the mobile hotspot of the phone. So testing something else new here. Back to the home page, Fly app. Let's go into transmission. Live stream platform, RTMP, and close. I'm sure Starlink is available, I don't have it. Alright, let's see here. So please connect to the Wi-Fi network. Well, I'm tethered in. Should be. Cancel. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Mobile data. No, I don't want to turn it off. I want to turn it on. Connection. Mobile hotspot and tethering. Mobile hotspot. Alright, connected device. Yes, I am connected. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, folks, let's see. So, RTMP. Yeah, it says connect. I am connected. You know what? I'm gonna fly, and then I'll just share this video with you once I finish. You know what I mean? So sorry about that, folks. I thought this would work. It is not. But we're gonna fly, and I'll just talk to you about what I'm seeing.
Home point updated.
So, lifting up to 200 feet, max altitude. Extending out the antennas, because I forgot to do that. And I have line of sight of the drone. Heading straight out to the sunrise. I'm only at 100 feet right now, and I'll only take the drone up. Actually, I could go to 190 on my controller. I just cannot go to 250 because I'm actually about 50 feet off the deck right now. Still got a good signal. But we're gonna just take it out to 190 on the controller, give myself a 10-foot buffer between my max altitude and what I'm authorized to fly at. So I wish that you guys could see this. Apologies for the poor video right now. But like I said, it's just going to be a real quick flight anyhow, because I've got to get inside to start teaching my STEM program. Yeah, it's teeny tiny. The drone. All right, circling or moving south. I am 3,000 feet away from me at this time. 4 of 5 bars are reflected on my controller. Just doing a slow pan to the right of the ocean front, near the pier at this time, using the wide angle lens. Bring it back around. Still maintaining an altitude of 190 on the remote controller. Full bar signal. You know what? I want to actually get the pier back into this shot. So we'll bring it back around again. But if you're hanging out with me still, thanks for hanging out. Apologies again for the inability to connect the drone with the controller. That's just something new also that I've learned. Maybe I'll take you up there this afternoon later on. Let's go down a little bit past the pier, and then we'll swing it back around and fly back down this way also. Yeah, it's chilly. My hands are cold. All right. Facing the sun again one more time. Bringing it back around. Lessons learned on everything that we do, right? Figuring out the tech. I am about 5,000 feet away from me, south. 4 of 5 bars on my telemetry. Slowing things down a little bit on the movement. Bringing it back around. 5,000 feet. Still 4 of 5 bars. Capturing the pier of iFly Virginia at iFly Virginia Beach. I wonder if we could do something. I'm just going to back it out a little bit further. See if we get Reedy's Inlet in the picture here. Obviously the concern is signal and signal loss. But this looks like a pretty cool shot. If you're hanging out with me still, I'll be sharing this with you here on when we go live, or when we not go live, but when I'll just post it to the internet, to the YouTube. 6,500 feet away, 4 of 5 bars. My height of, got a good signal. It's way down there though. It's a dot. 7,000 feet away. I'm starting to experience signal loss, yellow bars, so let's just do this. We're just gonna circle left, or pivot left that is, looking at the ocean front, and then we'll start to make our way back up north. There's Reedy's Inlet. I know that my signal would be much better if I were on top of the other building there that's a little higher. Surfers in the water. Nice sunrise. Or no, those are buoys, not surfers. Surfers will get out there and surf this early in the morning. All right, we'll bring it back around and head back north because I gotta go to work. All right, we're just gonna make our way back to the beach, or to iFly Virginia Beach, that is. I'm just happy the winds aren't very high right now, because I would not have flown so far away if the winds were higher. Primarily due to the return to home function not functioning in high winds. I've gotten an error on the drone controller saying that high winds, inability to return to home. Basically, I have to fly back home manually, and so I'm flying in normal mode, not sport mode, at this time. And we've got a nice lighting of the oceanfront from 200 feet in altitude. We're going to drop down a little bit. We're just going to fly the oceanfront home. So what do you guys think? Crappy, right? Because you can't see what I'm seeing. Don't worry, I'll post this on the YouTube later on. All right, as soon as I get a chance to. This morning at work. Alright, we're coming up on iFly Virginia Beach now. There we are. What's pretty cool about changing out those propellers is that it sounds so much better. I had concerns earlier. Bird wanted to check me out. Alright, in the interest of time and not being able to do what I want to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and land it. Not on the truck. I'm going to push off to the side a little bit. Interesting. It didn't want to land on the truck. The truck bed, because it sensed that because I didn't start from the truck. Whew, my hands are frozen now. Let's go inside. Because my hands are, or no, because I started from the ground and then flew. Close the truck bed here. I'm just gonna put the drone in the back of the truck right now. My hands are freezing. Whew! Because we're gonna drive downstairs. And I gotta go to the bathroom, so it's hard for me to think when I gotta pee. All right. Apologies, folks, but now lesson learned, right? You have to be next to a Wi-Fi signal, a strong Wi-Fi signal, and the rooftop here is not strong enough for YouTubing, or at least for sharing the drone flight with you via the YouTube. So we'll get airborne again later on though, because the sun does look awesome. Looks like a real clear, nice day. And it'll be nice. But thank you very much for hanging out with me this morning. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Have a great day. Please send me your questions, ideas for videos, my questions about my gear, my everyday carry equipment, because the drone is part of my everyday carry, with exception of yesterday, because I thought, oh, it's raining outside, I'm not going to get a chance to fly. And yesterday would have been an amazing day to capture from the roof of iFly Virginia Beach, because the colors were spectacular. Is a word that my son's rugby coach likes to use. I don't use it, but I read an email of his most recently, and in his part of his rhetoric, his daily speeches, the word spectacular, he likes to use it a lot. But the colors were in fact that. They were awesome. You know, so, and I don't know why I can't swipe. Okay, there it goes. There's the chat box. Apologies for not being active in the chat. When I fly, obviously, I focus on my flying. Kind of like when I'm driving, I focus on the driving as opposed to the chit-chatting in the chatting box. But I really appreciate you hanging out and joining me this morning. Once I get into my parking spot on the first floor, 727, I got time for another flight. Nah, I'm just kidding. I do not have time for another flight. I will make time for another flight later on during my lunch break today, though, so that'll be fun. Nice clear day. We'll go from there, yeah? Whew. But I do want to read the chit-chat box and chat away a little bit more, answer the questions that are in the chat. So give me a moment. I'm almost at my parking spot. Yeah, it's chilly this morning. It says 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Not as cold as it is for you, Alex, out there in Norway. You know, the last time I was in Norway was 2010. And I love the country. It's beautiful. It was cold, you know. I was there in Oslo in, 2009 for a conference, and then we went out there. No, maybe was it 2007? 2007 was when I was recalled back onto active duty. Alright, let's see here. Not at all get to see the Virginia Beach sunrise. Yes, I know. Next time, bro. Next time. Boyski Macau, thank you for joining. I am great. Appreciate you hanging out. Missing Kids vlog. Hi, Sir Carlos. How are you doing? To you, Carlos, if you're still there. Appreciate you hanging out, Boyski. I could not see the chat because it was blocked by another app in this app. But thank you for joining and hanging out. I was just going to ask about Rudy Inlet. I used to get up early to surf there. Dude, that's freaking cool. Yeah, I don't surf anymore. I mean, it's been over 20 years since I've gone surfing. You know, but let's see here. Sorry, I got wrong send message. No worries, missing kids. These things happen, especially when you're on your computer and you're on multiple chat boxes. I've done that before as well. All right, the last one I saw was a Starlink. You know what? I wonder how much Starlink is, Alex. Someone asked me that once before, and how the quality would be. I mean, it's a Wi-Fi, right? But that means the signal is going to the Starlink, both from the controller and the drone, back up and down. So the quality might be very poor. But if I'm out in the middle of nowhere, right, that might be the option. But I am doing very good, Missing Kids vlog. Thank you for joining. I have to go to work now. It's about it's 7:30 at this time, but yeah, I just got a quick flight in this morning at the oceanfront. Wanted to capture that sunrise, which I actually missed because I was too late and I was wrong in the thing. You know, the thing, I was wrong. All right, let's grab this drone. All right, what do you got? So to this morning, I flew the DJI Mavic 3 Pro Cine. And so drone pilots here love it. $140 per month from what I researched. Right on. What drone pilots are, what are the drones that your pilots are flying out there, Alex? Are they all FPV home-built style drones for for work that are, for lack of a better term, disposable? Or are they like this DJI camera drone that I'm using to capture some of these flights with, that I've been flying mostly? You know, I like to fly freestyle and do all that other great stuff also. But yeah. Oh, okay. Keep safe on work, Jason. Yes, I will. Alex in Oslo. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, I parked in the wrong spot. I usually park in the other spot. I would have realized it when I got out. But that's what happens when you're not paying attention to things, right? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off right now, folks. Have a great day. I'll try to get back on again in a little bit, probably around lunchtime, so 11:30 my time. Have a great day. All right. Thanks, YouTube. Bye. And okay. And good morning. I just realized when you parked there, I was like,